My name is Kathy Sutherland Brua, and I'm the director and founder of Inside Out. We're a peer-run center, and everything that we do is guided by peers. We would like to share with you in this film some of the great victories that have happened through peer support.
My name's Brandon. I'm an addict. I just kind of wanted to go through where I was and how I got to where I'm at right now with the help of Inside Out Recovery. When I first came into these doors of Inside Out Recovery, I was just really lost. I didn't have any direction of where I wanted to take my life. I'd been using heroin for over 8 years, and it had just become this dependent way of life for me. And coming into Inside Out, it was just a beacon of hope in a way. Just knowing that these people had the same experience as me, but yet they were able to recover from that lifestyle and change their way of life and their way of thinking and just get their life in a better direction and become a productive person in society.
Hi, my name is Yolanda. I'm the mother of an addict, and I'm here at Inside Out to give feedback on my son's progress in Inside Out Recovery Center. Prior to my son coming to Inside Out, he was lost. He didn't have motivation, and he didn't have goal as to where he was headed with in life. And so he started coming to the Inside Out Recovery, and slowly his life started changing. He started being able to communicate better with us, and he started wanting to do more with his life and started back in school. He went back to school to continue his education. He has motivation. He has a goal in his life to become a better person and to be able to help others the way Inside Out has helped him. I have a better relationship with him. Our whole family is doing a lot better because when he was lost in his addiction, he had no relationship with none of us. He had kind of shut us out of his life, and he was doing his own thing, wanting to keep away from us so that we wouldn't be at him, wanting him to get some help. Inside Out has done miracle with him, by giving him that motivation to go back to school, to want to get better. And I see him for the first time in 8 years that he truly wants to get better for himself, not for anybody else, but for himself.
My name is Antonio. I'm 28 years old. I have right now 20 days clean. I've been an addict since I was 13 years old. I've been introduced to every drug there is. It started off with pills, went up to heroin. I've done cocaine, meth, just every drug possible out there. I came to Inside Out, and really they saved my life. They provided me with a new way of living, with a new way of coping with my addiction. I came in here with just the clothes on my back. They provided me with clothes, with food. With this program, I was able to get my birth certificate, my social security card, my ID, all the things I need to live a life out there. They give me meetings and seeking safety groups, and just provide me with everything I need to deal with my addiction. really, I was lost out there. I just recently did some time locked up. I got out, and they helped me cope with being who I am, and just find a new way of life.
My name is Abe, and I'm a peer support worker at Inside Out Recovery. The thing that we do here is we utilize our experience in recovery as recovering addicts to help with the process of recovery for the addicts that come into Inside Out. I myself have been in recovery now for 9.5 years, and before that I was using heroin every day for 12 years of my life. And then before that was other stuff. But I'm able to utilize my experience of addiction as well as my experience in recovery to best help the people that come into Inside Out Recovery.
Hey, hi, my name is Megan. I am a recovering addict here at Inside Out. Just to start off briefly, when I first came to Inside Out, my son had just been taken away. I had been caught with a bunch of meth and pills in my house, and my son had been taken away by the state of New Mexico. And I just so happened, I've never been on Facebook, but I so happened to get on Facebook one day, and I ran across something that a friend of mine, Abe Gordon, who works here, had posted about Inside Out. And I called him, and he told me to come on in. So I did, and I can remember my first day that I came in, I was so paranoid. Like, I was just completely out of my mind, just rock bottom, just didn't know who to trust. I didn't even trust myself. And I remember thinking that he was recording the session because I was so paranoid. But he reassured me that it wasn't like that, and he just sat there and he listened to me and listened to everything that I had been going through. And it took me a while to come down off of everything. But I know that, you know, when I come here today, it's always an open door. There's always open arms. There's always an open ear. There's always something. If I need something, you know, maybe just to grab lunch here. I didn't have time to do it at the house, or I didn't have anything at the house, or even just I grabbed a few outfits from here because, you know, when you're using, you tend to lose a lot of weight, and when you stop, you put it on, and that's okay. But from Inside Out, there's always open arms. I've been through a lot of programs in my life, and this one has got to be the only one that I've ever been to that you don't have to make an appointment. You can just walk in, and there's people here to lend a helping hand or just to listen to you, and which a lot of us addicts need is somebody to listen to us.
My name is Roman Sanchez. I've been working for Inside Out for about 6 months. I came in to get a counseling session one-on-one with Josh. It was like my second session. I had been missing it for a while. I came in and instead of getting into counseling, Josh told me, hey bro, you need a job? And I got in since there and I went to go talk to Kathy Sutherland after that, and she got me a job, and she said, I think this is the exact guy we were looking for, and since then it's been a good thing. And I'm going on 5 years sober now on June 15th, from everything from opiates to alcohol to cocaine, from cigarettes. I'm clean from everything. 5 years, and it's been a blessing and a miracle, and I'm really appreciative to Inside Out for giving me the opportunity to work for them. I mean, when you've been without, man, you're really appreciative to get an opportunity at life. And
hi, my name is Mitchell. I'm a recovering heroin addict who was an IV user. I have been coming to Inside Out for the past 4 years, and the services that they offer here are very fundamental to my recovery. I now have 16 months clean, and Inside Out has helped me with the peer support counseling. Now I'm able to hold a job, and I have my own place, because with an active addiction I wasn't even able to have my own place, and now I have my own place, which I'm very grateful for today. I think that Inside Out offering the groups with PTSD and substance abuse is really helpful to the community and very fundamental. I really enjoy being here. I come over here just to hang out sometimes, because it's better to be in a safe place than roaming around town where it's not very safe for me.
My name is Bernadette Gutierrez. I am a CPSW and the service coordinator for Inside Out Recovery. I've been with this agency for going on 5 years now. And, this is one of the many gifts of recovery that has happened in my life. I feel that Inside Out is a really important place for people who struggle with alcohol and with drugs and alcohol addiction because the stigma that's involved. People don't like to ask for help. People are afraid to ask for help. So, they don't get the help that they need. And here, because we're a peer-run agency, because the people that work here, I myself, have been through a lot of the struggles that people are going through, I feel that they can relate to us. And that's what helps with the process. I can only keep what I have by giving it back.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm a recovering heroin addict, and I am a client here at Inside Out Recovery. Peer support counseling has helped me in my recovery, that I have a safe place to be. This is my safe zone. I have somebody to talk to, somebody that knows what I'm going through and has been down the same road that I have. I started using heroin at the age of 14. I tried recovery countless times, and it worked. I've tried different other facilities, counseling, and I've been using for about 10 years now, and every counseling that I've gone to it wasn't comfortable. Like, I couldn't talk to them. I didn't have anything in common with them. And here at Inside Out, I have somebody that is in recovery, just like myself, that I can talk to and I can share my feelings about and have no problem talking to them and letting them know what's on my mind. And they give me the positive feedback that helps me, that I can understand and helps me get on with what I'm feeling and helps me get over what I'm feeling. Since I've gotten clean, my life has changed dramatically. I have a job, I have money in my pocket, it actually stays in my pocket. And I actually bought a TV that I've never been able to do before. I was always stealing and selling TVs, not buying TVs, so that's a big accomplishment. And now I'm able to get that support and trust back into my family again. They're starting to trust me. Since coming to Inside Out, they've been able to help me with food, clothes. I was actually able to get some nice dress clothes for job interviews. I was able to get a job. And when I walked in the door, it was open arms. It was all love. And it's a big family. The family vibe that I get here is just so amazing, this is my second home.
My name is Joshua Trujillo. I am a certified peer support worker for Inside Out Recovery. I'm a recovering heroin addict. I first came into Inside Out Recovery 4.5 years ago, and I had been on a long run doing heroin and prescription opioid pills for 11 years. Throughout my using, I had been through a lot of different programs and counselors and therapists, and there was always one common thing with them, and it was that I would ask them, have you ever been addicted to anything? And they would tell me no. Inside Out Recovery has helped transform me from a heroin addict on the streets into being a responsible, productive member of society. I mean, it's sometimes the most simple things that baffle me about being in recovery. The ability to pay bills on time, you know, and show up to work on time and not call in sick, you know. I was one of those people that would call in often or not be able to hold a job. Most of the time I was unemployable. The changes that I see in people are amazing. You know, even like our cameraman here, you know, when he came in, he was homeless, living in his car with a broken window, and now has like 3 jobs, is acting on sets of TV series and doing short films, and actually even writing and about to film his own movie. You know, and these are the greatest parts of Inside Out that I ever see. You know, and all we can do on our side is our part to do with and not for. Sometimes it's the simplest needs as food and clothing and, you know, just really having somewhere safe to go. You know, I know for me, when I came into Inside Out Recovery, I would be in here, you know, sometimes 3, 4, 5 days out of the week, because it was the only place that I felt safe. There wasn't a person that I knew that wasn't either getting high, drinking, smoking, shooting, snorting, you name it. You know, and I didn't feel safe anywhere else. You know, I was able to come into Inside Out Recovery and have a sanctuary, you know, a safe place to be, where I was surrounded by people who are active in their recovery, you know, and it could help me face problems as they arise. I feel like the best part of my job is when I see people starting to feel comfortable. You know, sometimes somebody will come in for a new intake, and you can tell that they're nervous, sometimes shaky, and we get into my office and we start talking, and there's this point where I see them, they identify, they feel comfortable, they don't feel judged, and you can see that they feel that they're in a safe place. And that is one of the best parts of my job, is when I see somebody with that sense of relief, like finally I'm somewhere where I can talk, you know, and not be judged or not have repercussions for being honest.